Well, hi, everybody. I'm waiting for Blanche. I think she disappeared. So if you can give me just a minute or two, wait and see where she is. So how's everybody doing today? Hi, Carrie. How are you? Oh, you asked the other day about uh, the contour liners. And yeah, I'm going to be I have those. Actually, what I did is I got the Pent Art ones. So I'll be adding those to the system. And actually, I got more colors. So you'll like that. Hi, Elisa. How are you? I am so glad you're with us. I really appreciate that. And I know you're on YouTube. Still no Blanche. That's pretty weird. So I don't know what I can do to entertain you for a few minutes anyways. We've got new stuff coming in. As a matter of fact, Alchemy of Art is due in on Monday. And there's some Christmas things in there, which is kind of nice. And I'm also restocking. I was out of the Alice and some of the steampunk, and I think the autumn rice papers. So I'll be getting those. Let me see what I'm doing here for fun. Oops. I did start an album, and I don't have my top camera on today, but I'll show you anyways. It's the Scrap Boys, the Rosalia, and I'm still working on those. But I love this collection. So this is an album. I'm just finishing up. I've got the pages done. But I think it's going to be nice when it's all finished. So I am working on some things. And let me put that aside. Yeah, the contour colors, I got a bunch of them. I got black, and I got a transparent. I got the pearl. I think I got silver and gold. I got a red and a green, thinking it was, for Christmas. So like I say, it's just going to take a little bit. I've got to add it to the system, which takes a little bit of time. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? And still no Blanche. This is funny. Yeah, she just about 20 minutes ago, she gave me the thumbs up. So I'm not sure what happened. I can try to message her again. No. Well, I know she sees the message, so we'll see. So anyways, today for fun, yesterday for fun, I started on cleaning up the house. So I painted all the window trim on my all my windows. There were 15 of them. And then today I'm painting the living room, which is why I'm so attractive in my work clothes. And there's Blanche. Hey, Blanche.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I wondered where you were.
I have internet issues, but
Oh, that's
right
okay.
now it's okay. It's because I have two companies, and one of my companies is upstairs, and the other one is in the living room.
Well, I knew you
And
were there.
and the phone wants to connect to the one that it's far away. I don't know why.
Oh, no, it goes that way. But Carrie is here. Elisa's here. Sylvia's here. And Elisa, yeah, I got back from Chad's house. I came back on Labor Day, drove back because I figured the traffic wasn't too bad. So, all righty then. What are we going to do today?
Today I want to use some rice papers from the Provence collection of ITD.
Oh, those are pretty. Oh, good. Okay.
You know that the last live that we did, I show you the rice papers, so I want to do something with that rice papers and a little box.
Okay.
It's
And I just
maybe
got in the Christmas ITD papers. They just arrived. I have to put those on the website too. So there's lots of new stuff going to be coming. And the other thing, I know you might have those. The Pentart contour liners.
no, I don't
Yeah.
have them.
Oh, you don't have those? Okay, because Stamperi came out with, I think, what, 4 colors? Well, I went to Pentart and I got, I think, 6 or 8 different colors.
I don't have the Stamperia ones, but I have this one.
Yeah, the Pentart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ones I bought.
You know that Pentart, it's the company of Stamperia. And I have
Yeah.
some colors. For
Okay.
example, this is the white one, but
Yep.
this is from Pentart.
Yeah, those are the ones
This
I'm
is
getting. I have the Pentart. I didn't buy Stamperia. I bought the
pearl,
Pentart.
hazelnut,
Okay.
and sparkling gold.
Okay. Yeah, I got, I think, and I said I bought red and I bought green and I bought bronze, I think, bronze and, all the, and black. Black. I got black ones too.
Yeah,
So
they
I'll
have
get
a
those
lot of
ones.
colors. They also have other products that I don't know if you know them. Let me show
Hi, Monica. How are you?
you. These are the 3D decor pens. These are the 3D decor pens.
Oh, you know what?
These are
Those don't
the
sell very
3D
well.
decor pens.
Yeah. Those,
Oh, you know what?
those don't sell very well. Yeah. Those,
These are different. I don't know. Maybe I
yeah,
can show
they're
you.
the same as the old ones. The Stamperia had
Yes,
them 100 years ago, and nobody cared for them much. So I'm not going to be getting those. Yeah, those aren't my
maybe
favorite.
you can use them for dots, or maybe you can use them to do some decorations in the jars, or they are useful also for bubbles.
Yeah, no, I know, and they also had a glitter one too. And there was
Hmm.
one. It was a textile pen. Stamperia had.
And now, well, I saw the Stamperia contour liners, but I think that I'm not going to buy them because I have these ones.
Well, that's what I said. I why buy? They only had 4 colors from Stamperia, so
Hmm.
I got the Pentart ones. I just have to add them to the website. But yeah,
Yes, they have a lot of colors in the catalog.
yeah, a lot of them. All
Hmm.
righty. So we're going to
So
do ITD today.
let me change the camera,
All
and I'm
right.
going to show you the papers. Okay.
Yep. All right. We'll wait till she gets switched out.
Mhm.
And
It's because this is a new phone, so
oh, okay. Well, let me move you over then.
I have to.
Okay, you got full screen now.
Yes, I think that
There you go. Okay.
here it's going to be okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
So let me show you the papers that we are talking about. These are the Provence collections.
Okay. Hi, Sandra.
I love them. I think that these are really, really beautiful. The colors are amazing.
Yeah, they're
And
pretty.
one of the things that I like from the ITV products is that they have a lot of backgrounds. So
Yes.
it's very easy to work with them because you don't have to put only this kind of designs. You have also these ones that they are great for backgrounds.
Yeah, I like the
And
little patterns too because they're nice patterns. I like the checks and the little dots too.
yes, and you can find bigger images because they have papers in all sizes for, and also these kind of sets are very useful too,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have to think which paper is going to be good with the image that you choose, because these
Right.
sets are ready to do that. And
Yeah.
also you can find these kind of papers that are the mini rice papers,
Mm-hmm.
that, for example, the box that I'm going to use today is this one. So you can choose any of these
Oh, that's
papers
cute.
and it's going to fit very good, right?
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I
Or
like the size on
also,
those.
yes, these are almost 15 centimeters. Maybe the
Mm-hmm.
one that I'm going to use today is this one, but you can find the same images in these kind of papers,
Right, right.
in these sets, right? For example, here you can find the same windows or the doors or other kind of.
Yeah, I always like the windows and the doors.
Yes, and also the other papers that I love is this size because, for example, with Stamperia, they used to have bigger size,
Right, yeah.
right? That
A3.
for bigger projects, these are very useful too.
Yeah. I don't always buy the big papers because they're so hard to ship.
Yes, I know.
It just
Sometimes it's complicated,
yeah,
but
and you can't
with
fold
these
them.
papers, you can find, mm, for example, with this, you can find good backgrounds too,
Yeah.
because it's not the only one part of the paper. So let's begin. First, I'm going to use maybe this one and this one.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, that's a cute one. I like the plaid.
And the other product that I'm going to use is, for example, the stencils. I have some stencils from ITD
Okay. Hi, Sandy. How are you?
that you can combine with these ones. But
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have the ITD, you can use, for example, this one from Stamperia,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe for some decorations, we can use also this kind of butterflies. This
Yeah,
is
that's a
also
pretty
from Stamperia. This
one. Okay.
is from Sarah's collection, I think.
That one, yeah, I'm not sure.
And maybe I'm going to use also this one. This is a brick stencil that I have. I don't have the Stamperia one, but I know that they have with Belinda's collection. I think they have some bricks too.
Yeah, there were some bricks and cobblestones. There's several.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they didn't arrive to Mexico, so
Oh, okay.
I have to use other brands. Sorry. Yes, sometimes Stamperia says, "Oh, I we don't have enough, so you are not going to receive them." So it was so sad.
Hi, Patricia. How are you?
And for this box, I'm going to use to start the acrylic primer.
Okay.
This is the white one. This is not thicker as the gesso from also from Pentart. This is other product. And here, but you can use any gesso that you have.
Yeah, this is another thing too. I mean, we're showing you different products. You don't have to use exactly what we're using. There's other products.
Yes, if you have the gesso, for example, from Stamperia, it
Yeah.
can work for because gesso from Stamperia is not thicker as the Pentard one.
Oh, okay.
But remember that if you want to use rice papers, it's better to have a lighter background instead of the MDF color
Absolutely. Yeah.
because the image is going to be better with this kind of color. Hello, Helen, Sandy, Patricia.
Now Blanche can look at the comments while she's painting.
Yes. because my tablet is in front of me, so I can read the comment.
That dries really quick too, that primer.
Yes, and as you can see, I'm not painting a thicker layer,
Right.
just a little bit.
Hi, Clara. How are you? So, what's everybody working on? I've seen an awful lot of Christmas projects. Is everybody really working on Christmas, or are we still into like the fall stuff? I
I'm
did a,
working with fall stuff, autumn stuff.
yeah.
I don't know if you see my last live for Pentard, but they asked me to do something for autumn.
Oh, that's right. I did see it. Is that box wood, Blanche? Is that made of wood or MDF?
This is MDF. This
Okay.
is not good. This was the last project that I did, for example,
Oh, that's
for
right. That was pretty. That's
Pentard.
pretty. Well, Sandy said, oh, yeah, Sandy, I just saw your post. You made a fall book for your photos. That was pretty. That was really nice. I like that one. Sandra's working on Halloween. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not too far down the road.
I received a new mold from IOD that
Mhm.
has great pumpkins, so
Oh,
maybe
really?
I'm going to work with Halloween or autumn for a month, and then I'm going to work with the Christmas collections. I have some papers, for example, this is going to dry from ITD, the Christmas collections. But I love these ones.
Oh, that's a cute one.
And the teddy bears with the trees, some
Okay, I got those.
poinsettias.
I have you know what? I don't think I have the white ones. I got the red poinsettias. But then did you see the new ones with the Christmas wreaths?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
for example, they have this kind of images too that are
Yeah.
the little ones and the little girls. They are
Yeah.
great too, and also they have some sets like this one.
Yeah. But I
I
also I didn't get the toy factory, but I did get I think I got the Christmas one, the Christmas
this one
11 pack. Yeah, the
the
Christmas one,
uh,
not the
the,
vintage.
this one is from the last year. I
Yeah, I
don't
didn't
have
get
the new ones.
okay.
The Santa's Factory is also good, but if you like papers in black and white,
Yeah.
because this is not with color. And I don't remember if I have the small ones. No, I don't have them.
Okay. Well, there again, I just got in the Christmas ones, so I'll post those.
They are great.
Yeah.
The images are really beautiful.
And I bought a lot of the ones that have the flowers that you can do the 3D flowers.
I don't have 3D flowers. I was
I
looking
love those.
yesterday if I have any to do today something, but no, I don't have the 3D flowers.
Nope, I bought a bunch of those. I'm just so impressed with them.
They look so great.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't know what we are talking about, you can see ITD YouTube or ITD Facebook, and you can see the tutorials to do the 3D flowers. They are really, really great.
And Yeska did some in Dallas.
Yes, they are beautiful. They only use you can prime the background that you are going to use, and then as I saw, they use the decoupage and varnish glue.
Yeah,
They use 6 layers of this glue
you can
in the
do it with,
back of the papers.
yeah, you don't need that many layers. You can do it with like three.
Well, ITD use
I,
6 layers,
I know a
and
zillion of them.
they, they use a lot of the a lot of product. Then they use something like this kind of foam to do the flowers with the. Let me see if I have some. With something like this, but with the metal one. I don't
Mm,
find them. I have some. With this, you can mold the flowers, and then you can glue them with the heavy body gel,
yeah.
and you can use a big amount of this one as you can have more volume.
Hmm. Yeah. Usually it's usually about 3 or 4 layers. That's why when you get the sheets, they
Yes,
have they have multiple sets that will work. So yeah, that's
yes, I learned how to do them, but I don't have the paper, so.
okay. Yeah, they're really pretty. As a matter of fact, that they had one where they even made earrings out of the sunflowers. Made it.
Oh yes. So
I know, just the paint. We'll watch you paint.
yes, I know that it's not entertaining to
Oh no,
see
it's
how
quite all
I
right.
paint with gesso, but it's something that I have to do.
It's necessary.
Yes, I know. Sometimes I try to do some things in advance, but sometimes people ask me, but which product do you use?
Yeah, yeah. I was just looking. Sandra said her goal is to have Halloween year round.
Mm. This is the mold that I found from IOD. This is great
Oh,
because
that is pretty. Yeah,
this has big pumpkin. It's arrived yesterday, so I have to open the mold.
yeah, yeah. It doesn't work unless you open it, Blanche.
Sometimes I bought the things, but for example, with Pentard or with Goodben, they used to tell me, "Oh, you have to use this product, or do you have to use something for autumn or for Christmas?"
Yeah,
So my molds stay new
yeah, for sure.
because sometimes I don't have enough time to do all the things that I want.
Oh, I get that. No, I don't have the dates for next year. I'm still waiting to hear from the hotel. She was on vacation, so I'm still waiting. You know, anytime you have a holiday, she was away for Labor Day, but I'm hoping it'll be soon. Yeah,
I
see.
saw at your last live with Stamperia and your
Oh, with Farrell.
cats.
I swear to God, that cat walked right across and hit the power button. The whole thing went out. That was just too funny. And I
He
was just
wants
practicing.
attention.
Oh my God, it was so fun. Yeah, they're upstairs now. I fed them.
Suddenly we say, "Oh, Cindy is not here." Cindy goes, so
I came back pretty quick, but yeah, it was just too funny because we were just talking about it. And it was like, oh, here's the cat. Okay, well, I went to pick him up and it was just that split second hit the power button.
it was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Well, I think that you don't think that it was funny, but it was.
No, it was just crazy stuff, and I really liked it. It was fun. Because then Michaela and Farrell are just sitting there going, "Where did she go? I can't see you." And then I couldn't get the volume back. Yeah, it was just one thing after another. But it was only 3 minutes. I mean, it seemed like a lifetime, but it was only 3 minutes later.
But sometimes when you are live and you are concentrated, you think, "Oh no, there are the 3 minutes that are the biggest ones."
Yeah. No, Sandra, I don't carry the Prima molds, IOD. I carried them for a long time, and then nobody ever bought them. So I just stopped carrying them. It's one of those because I bought, let's see, oh, it's been several years. They had some really pretty ones. It was all about the garden and flowers and everything. I bought a whole bunch and
Hmm.
I still have them. So no, for some reason, Prima does not sell for me. Yeah, and I really like them, but you have to buy a ton of them too.
We used to have Prima here in Mexico, but some time ago they said, "Oh, you have to sell, I don't know, much more that you are selling." So sometimes it's difficult because you have to sell a lot of molds and you have to order a lot of molds. And if
Exactly.
people don't like them or don't like them, it's complicated to.
Yeah, and then you're not allowed to put them on sale.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's like one of their rules. So if it doesn't sell, I'm looking at it till somebody wants it.
Yeah, or you are going to have a big stock of molds and nobody wants them. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know what? I did have I was gonna bring them to Dallas. I don't know why I did, but I did I'll run a sale on them. Yeah, the flower ones are really good. Yeah, I know. You know what? They're not going to catch me because I'm not one of their retailers anymore. But yeah, I'll put them on sale. What are they going to do? Arrest me?
So I'm going to glue this here. And the product that I'm going to use is the decoupage varnish glue, but you can also use Colabello or anything that you have. Honestly, I prefer the this glue from Pentar because Colabello dries too fast and it's really, really light. It's like you are gluing with water.
It is thin. I never I tried it finally, and it's a lot thinner.
I know that they have another glue
Yeah,
for
that new one. It was a rice. I don't know. It was a rice paper glue or something. But
yes,
yeah,
but I don't have them. Honestly, I'm not buying a lot of products from Stamperia because a lot of products from Pentart are arriving.
mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's why I was saying it's not that I don't like the Stamperia products, but if I can get the Pentart and I'm not paying the shipping because I buy them local, so I'm saving a lot of shipping, on the products.
yes,
So it's one of those. It just takes a little getting used to. You're looking at it. They call it something different, but it's the same thing as the Stamperia.
it's the same thing. And honestly, the manufacturer is Pentart.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you buy something that says Stamperia, but it's something that Pentart does.
Yeah,
So
but they don't have that varnish and glue either, and I really like that because you get the varnish right on top, and it's a matte finish. Because if you use the mixed media glue, it's got a shiny finish.
yes.
Yeah, so that's different.
I love that. I love these kind of products because they have both versions. They have the matte and they have the glossy one.
Right,
So,
right.
for example, today I'm using something that is going to be like vintage. I prefer to use the matte products. If I'm
Yeah,
going to do something like a steampunk or any other products, maybe I'm going to use the glossy ones.
true.
So I have both versions. But honestly, I prefer the um, matte
Mhm.
projects. But for example, I did this one for Pentart, and I have to use the metallics ones, but
Oh, that's pretty.
it's great. But I prefer the vintage projects. But I have to use all the products.
I know. I know. They tell you this is what you have to do. I get it.
Yes. And for this side, maybe I'm going to use this paper. Here I'm going to use the paper, and here I'm going to use the paper too. But in these sides, I'm going to use another product that is the Vintage Effect Medium. I know that Stamperia has the country something. I don't remember the name.
Effect. Oh, the shabby. It was the shabby something, wasn't it? Um,
It's country something. It's like you are going to have a rusty effect. No, like vintage effect, but it's you are going to see, and maybe someone can help us with the name.
okay. Yeah, I can't think of it. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, what was the name of that?
It's country something.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me see.
Let me
I don't
think.
I don't remember. Oh, my memory is so bad.
No, it's the shabby medium,
I
and
yes,
yeah,
maybe.
it's a shabby effect.
Uh
Is that?
huh.
Yeah, that's it. It was shabby medium. I got the jar right here. Yeah.
And you can sand the second layer of paint, and you're going to have a vintage effect, right?
Yeah, yeah. And actually, you can put like the wax down and rub that off. Well, the country crackle is different. This is a shabby medium. It's like you put down a color, then you put on the medium, and then you put another color on top. And when you kind of sand it off, it looks like you little shabby effect.
Uh-huh.
It isn't very
That
descriptive.
one.
I'm using
That one.
shabby the same way. Chic, shabby chic, shabby chic.
That one. You know what talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So let me glue this here. I know that you have to see, but
That's all right. You got to line it up.
this is one of the things that I love from Penter products, because if you don't want how it looks, you can't tear it away, and then you can glue again.
Yeah.
This is dry, and I want to show you other thing that I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one. This is from Stamperia, and I'm going to use this one.
Oh, those are pretty. I love those molds. I really like
This
those. Yeah.
mold. I did it with clay. So this is very old
Hmm.
mold.
Yeah, it is an older one, isn't it? But they did come out with some new molds when they re-released the collection.
It's very difficult to buy everything.
Oh yeah, I know.
And sometimes we saw the new collections and oh, I need that too, and I need that too. But our wallet used to say no, you don't have to buy everything.
Yeah, the wallet just screams.
And the credit card says the same.
Yo, yeah. It's a nice little sander. I have one of those.
These are really, really big. I
Hmm.
used to go to Home Depot here in Mexico.
Yeah, yeah,
There
that's
are
regular woodwork
also,
tool. Yeah,
I can find in Home Depot a lot of men buying things and me.
yeah.
It's not common to see women in that kind of stores.
Oh, I was in there this morning at 8 o'clock. I opened the store.
Really?
Yep, I was there. I bought paint. I'm painting my living room. Actually, I just got it trimmed out, so when we're done here, I'm going to go put the next coat on. I'm painting the house. The walls need painting every so often, so
I
then
might need paint too, but sometimes I don't have enough time to be mom and painter and crafter.
yeah, well it needs it. When it's just kind of dismal, so I'm going it was kind of like a linen color, so now I'm going to a real pale gray. I think it'll
Okay.
be pretty. Yeah. Of course that means I need new carpeting then. I'm working myself up to the new carpet.
Okay.
I have to convince Bob. I said, "Hey, well, I mean it's like 10 or 12. No, it's more than 10. It's about 12 years old. So it just kind of gets worn." Yeah, I like the gray. It's very calming, and we've got I've got a we've got gray furniture, so I just got to be careful which color gray I get. But then you can add colors to it. See, I like the black and red, poppies, and I like the black and white houndstooth check. So I'm thinking that's going to go. I'm hoping it will.
Oh no, it breaks.
Oh, glue that one back on.
Mm,
You can hide it.
yes, let's give this more time. That happens when I'm doing lives and I have to do everything quickly. But if you have time, you'll have to let it this dry and then you can sand. Okay.
Yep. That's do as I say, not as I do. Isn't that it?
And as this is varnish and and glue, you can use the same glue to protect your paper. I love this because sometimes it's complicated to have varnish and then glue, and
Yeah.
sometimes you open the jars and they are dry.
Yeah, I do. I like that Stamperia though. That KEO5. Um, that varnish is nice. I use that.
Mm.
Really, you just got to try out products. Some of them, like somebody will say, "Oh, I love this one," and somebody else will say, "No, it's not my favorite." So just use what makes you happy.
Yes, and sometimes we love the people who is working there,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So we can say, "Oh, we love Stamperia because we love Omar."
Yeah.
This is the core paint, Chucky. The color that I'm going to use is olive,
Ooh.
and I'm going to paint this side with this paint because then I'm going to use the vintage effect product.
Okay. Yeah, and like Shirley said, you have to try them. And certain projects, you don't always have use the same product. It doesn't always work the same. So yeah, we're not telling you have to have anything in particular. Yeah, Patricia likes that color. I like that olive. It's pretty.
Yes, for
That's a good
example,
choice
the,
for that too.
the first screen that I received from Pentar, I'm going to show you,
Uh-oh.
was this one.
Whoa.
When I saw the color, I was like, oh my God, I don't like that color. but I love this kind of green.
Yeah. I like those in the sage greens.
Yes, when I received that one, and I also received a blue that it's a really, really blue. It was this one. Oh my God. Use this kind of colors.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that one is bright. Yeah.
No, I don't like them. Sorry. I love the brand, but I don't like those colors.
Well, and you've heard me say it. Yeah, it's electric blue. That's what it was, electric blue. But I'm just not a real bright color kind of person. I even my clothes, everything. It's just kind of understated. I won't say boring. I just understated.
It's a color that you can say, oh, okay, I don't like my site. You can ruin my site.
Well,
It's
and I've seen lots of projects, where they use the bright colors, and it's like, oh man, that's so daring, that's so neat. But I think I'd be afraid. I don't know. Some people do it very well, use the bright colors, and it comes off great.
yes,
But
I know. But for example, Lanette Erickson from Stamperia, you no from Prima used to use that kind of colors, and she combines them with yellows and oranges, and they look so great. But if I try to do something like that, it's going to be a mess. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah,
So I prefer to use these kind of colors.
I like the green with the purple though. That's a good combination. It's,
And you're not going to see the green because we are going to cover with a lighter color.
mm-hmm.
Uh, we, after you use the vintage effect product. So
Yeah, yeah. She's using the brush just like you would a pencil, so she can get the detail in there, and it's a real small brush.
at this exactly when an instructor uses something, you get to try it that way and then decide does it work for you.
Yeah,
Yes, so true.
yeah. It's easier to control. Is that an angle brush that you're using, Blanche? Is it
Honestly, it's a
just old
very,
brush?
very old brush. Mm. I have new ones like these ones or these ones. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, this is an angular brush, but I'm using these old brushes and I love them.
Yeah, and when you try to get in like she's doing on that edge, an angle brush is
Yes,
a
you
good
can
thing.
use this kind of brush.
There you go.
That
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
what
angular brush,
mm-hmm.
so you can control when you are painting small uh, areas.
Yeah, especially like on molds and things too.
Yes, yes. Sometimes when I go to stores and everything, I can buy one or two products, but I have to buy brushes. Sometimes I think that I have to replace the brushes, but honestly, I don't replace them because they are very useful. For example, when you have to paint this kind of molds and you have to do like this with the gesso,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to use the new brushes. I always use the old ones.
Oh yeah. And on the antiquing paste and things like that, I always keep a junky one.
Yes, it's so sad too. try to use other kind of brushes. Then I'm going to paint this one with this color. This is, let me see, this is Country Purple. This is from the Decor Paint Chucky line.
Okay.
And this is something great.
Well, that's pretty. Yeah, sometimes when I paint, and I don't know if anybody else does it, I find I don't breathe. You know, when you're painting a little part, I just
Mhm.
kind of hold my breath and go. Yeah,
uh,
that's a
as you
perfect
can,
color.
yes, it is.
Yeah, it matches so well.
I have some colors from Stamperia, but I have two pink or blues, but I didn't have the purple ones.
They don't have as many purple as they used to.
No.
They discontinued some of the colors, and there used to be a real pretty one that I liked. It was discontinued. Yeah, no, you're not. Yeah, I just kind of hold my breath when you're doing it. Especially want to keep it pretty straight.
So you hold the brush really close like a pen. Oh, yes, I know.
Well, you need to control it.
I can do this. it's I have to control the the brush. So yes, I used to color like I'm using the a pen or a pencil.
Yeah, it's all right.
And then I'm using the same color here. And maybe I'm going to use the stone effect paste. As you can see how we can use the stone effect with it's like
Okay.
a structure paste that you can use with stencils. Or if you can watch my last slide for pen art, I use the stone effect to create to paint the door, the
Okay.
Anthony's door.
Oh, while we were talking about Halloween, I wasn't thinking. I got the ITD Halloween papers, and they are really cool, really nice. And I think Sandra bought the Alchemy of Art Halloween, the White Lady, and I ordered some more of those too. By the way, we ran out of the White Lady rice papers right away, but the ITD Halloween are really nice. I even got the collection on that one. The 11 paper,
Mm-hmm. Which colors have that collection?
the Halloween.
Uh-huh. It's yellows
Uh,
and oranges. I don't see that collection.
no, hold on. Let me go get it, and I'll tell you what it is.
I don't know if you saw some projects, but I love the new Halloween projects that some people are doing with the uh, pumpkins with blue colors. They look great. So it's not common to see blue pumpkins, but they
No,
look really
it's
great.
got the oranges and blacks. Hold on. And then there were some single sheets too that were really pretty cool. Yeah, that white lady. It's sold out really quick, but I ordered some more. It's coming. What's today? The 10th. It's due on the 12th. Let me.
And
While you're doing that, let me split the screen real quick. Okay, this is the Halloween. Oh, and it's backwards.
Here is the vintage effect
Hold
product.
on a minute. Horizontal.
Uh,
There we go. Hold on. Okay. There's the Halloween. It's really nice. A lot of nice images in that. I'll show you.
oh, it looks great.
Oops. Yeah, I like this one. It's just a spider web. Can you see okay?
Yes, it's
Got that
scary.
one. I love the pumpkins. You talk about the pumpkins. We'll put it in the package backwards. These are skulls. It's a whole sheet just of the skulls, which I like. And let's see. Oh, yeah, this one. This is so up my alley. Look at there. You could do
Wow.
something with your pumpkin mold.
Mm-hmm.
This one's really pretty. This is like
Oh, that looks great.
the forest with the pumpkins.
Yes.
And what's this one? Oh, another one. I like this one too. It's spooky, but it's not scary. Oh, this one's good. But look at all the pumpkins. That part I like. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that one's good.
Wow. That's scary.
It's a great collection, though. Look. And the colors are nice. It's not black. It's the browns and the oranges, which I like too. That one's pretty good.
It's a dark collection.
Sandra says they're in her cart. Yeah, and don't forget to look at the single sheets too, because they were even neater. Yeah, see, it's that whole in the forest kind of effect. It's really good.
Wow.
And then the single sheets. I'm walking away. I'll be right back till I find them.
I don't used to do a lot of that kind of projects with Halloween and skulls and everything, but they look great. Maybe I can show you one project that Painter didn't show last year. But it's a secret, okay?
Okay, and I think here I am back again. These are the
I
single sheets,
told them that I'm going to show you a project that
but
Painter didn't show last year, but it's a secret. So I'm going to show you this very quickly.
okay.
It's this one.
Ooh,
And
boy,
in
that's
the other
good.
side, it has this one.
Let me put you back where you belong there. There you go.
And it has a candle here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But you don't see anything.
Yeah, we didn't see anything. You're right.
It's supposed that I cannot show you that kind of projects before them. But they didn't show last year, and it was a project that I spent a lot of days and hours
Yeah,
in that project. So you didn't see anything, okay?
yeah. We'll never tell.
And here, maybe I'm going to start here. I'm going to use maybe which color? The green one
Mm-hmm.
again, or a lighter color. Let me see.
Yeah, Claire wants to know why they didn't show it. She said it was very creative.
¿De dónde sacaste eso? De mi loca cabeza. It was my crazy head. I did that project from my crazy head, but it was. I spent really, really honestly, I spent a lot of hours, and when they didn't show that project last year, it's like, oh my god, why? I have a lot of projects that I have only in my room because I
Yeah.
cannot show them because maybe next year or maybe in 2 years they are going to show them. But
Oh, yeah, but that's not right.
it's sad.
That's just wrong.
Yes, I know. So it's not my kind of projects, if you know which kind of projects I used to do, but
Hmm.
I love that school. I love that lantern.
Yeah, that was good.
Sometimes I try to go out of my um, comfort zone.
Yeah. Hey, you have to do that every now and again. You might surprise yourself.
And when I finished that lantern, I was like, oh my God, it's great. I like that. And I use a lot of Fentar products, the metallics and rusties and patinas and the antique gels.
Well, they just didn't have your vision. That's all I can say.
But uh, for example, last year they used to have a lot of people who works like ambassadors like me,
Hmm.
and maybe we did 2 or 3 projects a month, and they only show one because they didn't have enough time to show everything.
Yeah.
These years, as I saw, they have less creators, so maybe they are going to show more of the projects that we do.
How many do they have?
How many
Yeah.
in my room that they didn't show?
No, how many creators?
Ah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because we don't have like a list,
Oh.
but we can see the projects that they show in Pentar's page, and sometimes in Pen. The other one is the other group is Pentar Decor Group,
Mm.
and they used to have a lot of creators. But as I saw, they reduced the group. Sometimes the people used to quit because they join other uh, brands
Oh, I see.
or people like the Stamperia. Like for example, when Samantha
Mm-hmm.
didn't do more lives, it was because she started working at the school. So sometimes people don't have enough time to continue in the group.
Right, right.
Or sometimes people just stop doing projects and the brand says, okay, you don't have time, bye.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because they
Yeah.
send you a lot of stuff. It's not cheap.
Yes, they used to send me a lot of things. I don't have many space in my craft room because they used to send me a lot of things. This is the stencil that I'm going to use here. Yeah.
That's pretty.
And let me see which upside down. It's in this side. And maybe here, but let me dry a little bit. And here we go. We can use the structure paste or we can use any color. Just with the structure paste, we have to use a spatula. This is from Pentar 2. This is the product that I'm using.
Okay. Yeah, I really like stencils. I just hate it when it bleeds underneath and it doesn't come out perfect. It makes me crazy.
Mhm.
You know, I want it to be like nice and crisp. I don't know
These
if they would.
stencils are perfect because you can clean them very easy.
Mm-hmm.
For example, with this Temperia um, stencils, I don't know why happened this. The Penta paints are like here. I washed this one.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah,
I washed the stencil, but the paint stays so hard in the stencil. Why? I don't know.
yeah. As long as it's you don't have paint crusted in it. But sometimes when I really, really want it to come out right, I get when you sew and they've got a like a temporary spray glue,
Uh-huh.
and I spray the back. It's like it holds it down. Um, as a matter of fact, I got this one. It's called spray adhesive,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can spray the back of your stencil
Eh,
and press it down, and it holds it while you're putting the stuff on it. You can't use a whole lot of it, but at least it holds it in place. Well, that turned out nice.
I love this paste because it's very thick, so you can use this with a stencil and you are not going to get a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Clara. Sí, la verdad es que estaba muy padre mi proyecto. Me dio mucho coraje que aún no lo enseñaran. Digo, la verdad es, como les decía, había mucha gente en el equipo, entonces hacíamos 2 proyectos al mes y ellos solamente a veces mostraban un proyecto al día. Entonces, si éramos 20, 25 creadores, pues no daba tiempo para que hiciéramos los 2 proyectos al mes y que ellos los enseñaran. Ahorita están mostrando a veces 2 proyectos al día. They are showing 2 projects per day, and we are less creators. So you can see my projects in the Pentar page more often than the last year. I don't know if you saw the last notebook that I did. It was like this one. Here
Mm.
I use the paste that I'm going to use right now. That is the stone effect paste.
Oh.
I'm going to use this one with the bricks, but here I use like paste that I spread. Well, with these bricks, I use the same stencil, but with the stone effect paste that it's in red. It's the red orange color.
Oh, yeah.
And then I use this color. to use like this, like it's like cement that is like a wall with old cement that
Mm-hmm.
starts falling. So this is the effect that you can get with this paste. And
Yeah,
it
that's
comes
nice.
in 8 colors, I think. Here is the same effect
Yeah,
with
I
the stone effect paste in red and then the cement color. So this is one of the projects that I did for Penter. But in this kind of projects, I spent 3 4 days. So right now we only have 1 hour. And here, let this dry a little bit. When Cindy was showing us the Halloween collection, I used this vintage effect as you saw with the brush, and then I spread here the vintage effect. You can use this kind of effect only in the spaces where you are going to sand, but I use in all the area, and then I'm going to use another color that is going to be lighter, and then I'm going to sand. Okay.
okay. Yeah, you can also put wax, like a candle or beeswax or something on the edges and stuff. And
Yes,
then when you scrape it
and
off, the wax will come
if
off.
you don't have this kind of effects, you can use wax, or you can use a piece of candle and you spread the candle here. But if you have this product, you are going to have the same effect. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like that product. It's good.
And here I'm going to use this color that it's apricot. You can use maybe from Stamperia, the ivory or other color that is going to be lighter. As you can see, without sanding, I am getting like if I use the candle.
Yeah.
Yes. And here I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, all it does, excuse me, that vintage effect, what it does, it kind of seals in that bottom coat. And then when you go put the top coat on it and sand it off, you're not sanding off all the paint.
Yes.
So it just allows that bottom coat to show through without actually sanding it all off. So it's almost like a sealer. And then it makes that top coat so that it will sand off easier.
So as you can see, you can get this effect, or you can use a thicker layer and then you can sand, and you are going to get this vintage look. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm showing you both the bottom and this one, and then the- I'm going to use these gels. They have 8 colors too. And here, first, I'm going to use varnish. This is the varnish that you can use with these decor paints.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, is that a matte finish?
Yes, it's very matte, and if you touch this, it's like very, really, really soft. So with some paints, you don't need a varnish. With some paints from Pentart, this is the one that I'm using. But with this one, you need the varnish.
Okay. Hi, Valeria.
Um, get this dry. If you don't like to varnish everything, maybe you can buy some varnish in spray, but always try to protect your projects.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm guilty of not varnishing a lot.
I know. I don't use to do that. And for example, for the edges, you can choose this one that is the antique paste. I know that some people like the vintage paste from Anthony's, the
Mm-hmm.
one from Stamperia. I don't like that too much because it's very red, and I prefer this kind of color that it's like brown.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I do like that vintage paste, though, when you do it as an all over kind of a thing, because it's
Mm-hmm.
easy to use.
Yes,
You can thin it down.
but for the corners, you can use this one.
But you've got a lot of products today. I like that. You've shown us a ton.
It's like an easy project, but I used to use a lot of products.
Well, I mean, not too many, but I mean, it's just different ways to finish things off. I like seeing that.
And sometimes I know that people used to buy everything they saw in the lives and then they don't use them because they don't remember how to use the product. So they don't
That's
know
the
how to
trick.
use them. So I used to show you how I use them, and maybe you can remember
We can go back and watch again.
how to use the products.
Yeah, Valeria says she's guilty of that. We're all
Yeah.
guilty of it.
Yes, I know because I used to do that. And it's so sad. For example, the begin when I begin to do when I began to do some projects and everything, I used to buy everything. I want everything. So
Yeah.
I bought some structure paste from the Stamperia and I forgot. Then when I opened the jars,
Oh
I
yeah.
only find rocks. I cannot use the paste anymore. And it was like, oh no, it's so sad.
Yeah, I know. And expensive.
Yes, yes, honestly, I was crying because I spent a lot of money and then I didn't use the products to keep them only in my drawers. This is dried,
Okay.
and as you can see, I have some holes here, and you can use this kind of sandpaper that it's not like the black one. That, for example, this is
Oh.
uh, with no so many grains, and
Mhm.
this is different kind of sand. And you can use this softer just to give the vintage effect.
Yeah, you can just kind of play with it wherever you want the effect.
Yes, just a little bit. And here I have the same one.
Yeah, Valeria, sometimes you just have to go and start using what you've got. It's kind of just go through your stash and the products and
Sometimes it's good to clean our craft rooms because
yeah.
when you start cleaning, you can find a lot of products that you buy 2 or 3 times because you didn't remember that you have them.
Yeah, you have to be selective. Of course, that as a retailer, and that everybody's not buying, that's upsetting to me. But no, the reality is you just can't keep buying and not using it. And even when the new collections come out, I think, oh, that's really great. And then I think, am I really going to use that like right away? And then I say no. So I don't get one of everything.
And again with the antique paste.
And what color is that?
This is Umbra.
Okay. Yeah.
For the antique paste, for example, you can find them. You can use them when you do the crack effect.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for example, in this project, you can use the Umbra and you are going to see the cracks that I got with the crackle paste. But let me show you. You can find them in metallic colors. It's antique copper. It's like red. This is the gold one. This is really, really gold. And you can use them also with those crackle, fine line crackles.
Right.
This is the brass color. And this is the white color.
I like those.
For example, when you do that, when you use that fine line crackle product, and the background is dark, and then you use the fine line crackle, you are going to see the dark background, and you can use the white one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I have here.
Yeah,
I
I
don't have.
hate I hate wasting products. Sandy was just saying that same thing. I hate opening a jar and it's dry. So, keep them out. Keep
So
them where you
you
can
you
see
know
'em.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've all done it.
For example, I want to show you, if you open your Instagram here, I use, this is a background that it's very, very dark. And I use the fine and crackle. And then I use this one, the antique paste white.
Mm.
And if you open the
Oh, yeah.
image, you can see that the crackles are here because I use the
Well, that's a
white
nice effect.
paste.
Yeah. Okay.
I can use, for example, the gold ones, but in this one, I use the white one. So
Yep.
that's
I
an
like the
example
white. I like it. Mm-hmm.
to use this kind of antique paste. But I also used to paint some corners or edges with this one, with the with the umbra one. And when you have the backgrounds with the fine and crackle and the backgrounds are lighter, like the bunny that I show you,
Mm.
you can use this umbra paste and the crackles are going to see very, very good.
Okay.
So this is the box. You can also paint the inside of the box, or you can use more rice paper here, but maybe not today.
Yeah, maybe not today.
And here I'm going to use this one.
Oh, it fits perfect.
And to glue this one, you can use the heavy body gel. And here we go.
So pretty.
And then I am going to use this. This is the antiquing gel. The color is brown. They also have another one that it's the umbra, but the umbra for me is very, very dark. So I don't like that one too much. I prefer this one. This is the brown color. And here I'm going to use this. How to use the gels. The gels, you can apply them with the brush, or if you think that it's very, very dark, you can use some water
Oh,
and
so those are water based. Okay.
yes, and with the baby wipe, you can clean the areas that you don't want
Okay.
with the gel. Okay. If you think that it's very, very dark, you can use the water. I They create them, but because a lot of people was using um, the oil paints, but sometimes it's difficult to use turpentine or to get the turpentine. So
Yeah.
they create these antiquing gels that are water based. But if it's really, really dark, you can use baby wipes that are wet, or in my case, I'm using the baby wipes that are dried, and you can control how many of the product you can clean.
Yeah, those gels and think the finishing like that always takes so much time to work with it,
Yes.
to make it look right.
The structure paste is dried, but not completely dried. So that's why I'm not cleaning too much here.
Yeah.
Also, if you have the vintage antiquing paste from Stamperia, you can use that one, but the color is going to be a little um, red.
Okay.
And here I'm going to use this one just to clean the brush.
You kind of got fuzzy.
And here. Okay.
And once it's dry, you can go back over it again if you want, right?
Yes. When it's dry, you are not going to need more varnish because these antiquing gels um, help you to protect the effect that you are giving this. But if you don't use the this varnish, it's going to be a little bit complicated to clean as much as you want of the antiquing
Oh,
gels.
yeah.
That's why I prefer to use first the varnish and then the antiquing gels.
That's a good
I
idea.
try to use the antiquing gels without using the varnish, and it's a little bit complicated to clean. So I prefer to use the varnish and then the antiquing gels.
Yeah, because then you can work with it more. You can take more off if you want, or
Yes, I can play better with the antiquing with the gels if I have the varnish first. And then I can use, for example, the ochre color, and I'm going to use just a little of this color.
oh, that's pretty.
When it's completely dry, you are not going to be able to use again the water and to clean. I'm
Oh,
cleaning
okay.
because it's not dried, but if you leave the antiquing gel 2 3 days and you want to clean again, it's not going to be possible. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. At least it dries so it won't come off.
And again, if you are not completely satisfied, you can clean again, just a little bit. But if you saw are not going to clean the brown too because the brown is a little bit dried. Okay.
Okay.
And here again,
I like it with the
Mhm.
two colors. That's pretty. It's a nice effect.
And to finish, again, I'm going to use the antiquing gel, but this is white.
Hmm.
I don't know if you remember that, for example, Dorota used to use when she finished the projects, she used to use white gesso or white acrylic paint,
Yeah.
but it's too white. So you can use this gel that it's the white one. It's not going to be too white, but you can give some light to the project.
Okay. Yeah. Patricia's leaving us, and we're going to see you next week or the week after. I think I think you're the 24th, but Patricia will be here on the 24th.
I don't remember who is going to be next week.
I'm downstairs. My calendar's upstairs.
Maybe I can see here. We have that one in the chat, right? Mm, 17 is for Patricia, 24th
Oh,
is for Jink.
okay. Well, then Patricia's next week. Okay, that's good. That's really nice combining all those. I'll have to give those a try.
So here we go. I I have here that this is not going to work out. No, yes, it's going to work. This is the white acrylic paint. You can use any color. And then just with some water, a little bit of water and another brush.
No, I think that gel's been around for a while, Denise.
So that's it. And maybe here I'm going to give extra color. Each time is so just to finish this,
And we'll
I'm going
see you,
to use
Sherry. You have a good rest of your day.
let me find my other spatula. And here I am going to use here, the bricks that I told you. This is the Stone Effect paste. The color is cement.
Oh, okay.
You can find another great color, but this is too dark for the project. This is anthracite.
All right. Yeah.
They have green and other colors.
Yeah, it's going to finish that off nicely. Oh, how pretty.
Yes. And as I told you, the paste is really, really thick. So you can use them with the stencils, and this is going to be good.
Very pretty.
And here we go.
It's beautiful. Well, you showed us a lot of good stuff today, Blanche. Thank you.
I hope you like this.
Yes, I love it.
I found this cord in Dallas
Oh.
when we go to Walmart with Belinda.
And that's
It
a
was
long time ago, too.
it was
That's
so
already.
long. Yes. And I have here some of the old-fashioned ribbons
Mm-hmm.
that you can find with Cindy, and they are amazing. She has a lot of colors.
Those are perfect matches, really. It's wonderful.
Um,
Yeah, this was a really a good live. We got a lot of good tips, a lot of new products, a lot of new techniques. This is wonderful.
and here again with the heavy body gel. You can use the silicone gun, but maybe you are going to lose.
Oh, how pretty.
Here. Yes, I know my bows are not
Don't worry about it.
the best ones, but I'm doing so fast.
It's shabby. It's a shabby bow.
Yeah. And maybe with this one, let me find I saw it. Ah, here it is. Here. And again with the heavy body. And here.
Cute. Those colors are perfect all the way around. Everything you used was great.
So As I told you, you can paint inside with any of the three colors that I used, or you can use again if you have the sets of this collection, the
Mm-hmm.
Provence collection from ITD. You can put here more paper, and here you have the mold, the rice paper, the bow, the incomplete bow.
Yeah, it'll stick. Give it time.
Yes, you have it. Just need more time here, and here you have the stencil, and maybe you can clean more if you want the slider. And here it is. Or if you want, you can use this here or here. And that's it.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My thing just turned off. It knocked me out of the studio and brought me back again. Okay, let me flip you around and we'll say goodbye.
Yeah. I think that please, Sarah, so something that maybe I'm going to do that one for the next slide. I have this Provence collection, and maybe we can do the album inside of this box.
Sounds like a good idea.
Uh, So we can use these collections to do an album and to put this here, right?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
But not in this life.
Good job, Blanch. No.
Okay, but
Well, let's say
we can
goodbye.
do it. Okay, let me change the camera.
Yeah, no problem.
Mm, more
Okay. I'm
settings.
sure you have things to do today too.
Uh, rest.
Uh-oh. It's not changing the camera. There you are.
Here.
Well, it was a great project. I thank you, and we're gonna let everybody go. But yeah, the album's a good idea, so we'll put that on the schedule for next month. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All righty. Everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and I'm gonna go finish painting my living room, and hopefully the cats won't be walking in it. They already did. I was painting. No, I was painting the windowsill, and I looked back, and here's a little kitty walking and leaving footprints all over the
You're going
windowsill.
to
So,
see some posts in the
oh,
walls.
I know, I know. Well, you have a good Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks,
You
everybody.
too. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.